Hey, well, welcome everybody. Welcome back to Fit Talks, and I'm very excited to be here with a good friend of mine. We're here with Doug Grady. I didn't really understand how finance really worked and how money really worked until I got into the financial business and specifically FinFit Life, because many times we use money as our self-worth. How much money you make, how much money have you saved, how much, do I have a better car than you, etc. And I realized that maybe money is just a tool. And the one thing that I've learned from FinFit Life's perspective is that we're here and we're called to serve other people. And that's why it's called a lifestyle to enjoy it. The lifestyle of serving other people or serving a mission or a passion or cause creates the most joy in people.
Yeah.
And I really respected that of you, because you've always been a man on mission, on purpose, and you really looked at serving other people and everything that you do. So I really appreciate that. So let me turn into another question is, if you were to just say, okay, no business is perfect, what is one of the biggest challenges that you're going through right now that as you're going through from a business perspective to grow your business and grow your team? What's your biggest challenge?
It's really the biggest opportunity for me is the biggest challenge, and it's connecting with people virtually versus in person. I had a short stint. Some people have asked me my background in financial services. I have very little background in financial services other than training and developing as an outside presenter, but I was in the industry for about 3-4 years in my 20s. And I actually did pretty well with it, but I had an office. I worked a lot. I mean, I probably worked 18 hours a day. I just did what people told me to do, and I built an okay business.
Yeah.
But I didn't really enjoy it, and I didn't know what I was doing. So I left to do training and development. I was in that career for quite some time. The challenge I have now is we have people in Florida. With the biggest team within our unit's in Florida. I happen to be in Florida now, but I live in Atlanta. We have a budding team in Seattle. We have an excellent burgeoning team in Massachusetts because of other areas. We have one person stranded in Oklahoma. Hey, Ron. And so my challenge is how do I create a team where there's not a physical commonality, there's not a geographic commonality? How do we lead meetings more effectively online? I've been, 35 years leading meetings in person, a year or two leading meetings online, so it's a different world, and one that I haven't had a super easy time adjusting to.
But I like the fact that there's so much depth there, and as you figured those things out, you've become not just learning them or familiar with them or aware of them, but you've started to master them. And I've really appreciated that. And the last question I have for you is, why do you still choose to be in this business? I mean, I know you told me why you're here and there, but obviously it has to have gone a little deeper, that it's actually fulfilling those aspects of it. Why do you choose to still stay in our company and our business?
I was just down the hall, and I think it was Covey's office. He's got Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. And that question is, I've never really I never thought I had a great answer to that why, but lately I've been thinking, why am I here? I've asked myself that question. Why am I here? Why am I still here? Why am I not doing something else? Why am I not still a solopreneur focused mostly on speaking and coaching? And I think for me, this is the environment for me that I think will help me actually actualize my God-given potential. I think this is I'm in a much better structure here to grow into the man that I think I'm meant to be, and to make an impact, this consistent with the man that I think I'm here to be, and to have the lifestyle. Selfishly, I have a lifestyle that I'm very excited about. I like being able to travel with my wife. I like being able to do what I want, when I want, work if I want, not work if I want, and have an income that supports that. So those things are all nice to have. But what is uncompromising with me, I have to be growing toward the man that I think God made me to be. Otherwise, I have it in my mind that if I'm not doing that, I've failed. And I don't want to die a failure. I don't want to die someone that could have been a better representation of a man of faith, a man of God, a good man with my family, That's what drives me, and I believe that I've found a business home that will support that more so than not being here.
Well, I'm very proud to do it, do life with you, do business with you, and very excited you're part of the team,
Thank
part
you.
of my life. So
Me too, man. I appreciate your friendship, your leadership. Beware the coach who has no coach, and you have been an excellent coach for me, my business, my life, and my relationships are better because of you and Marianne. Thank you.
it's a blessing's ours too. Blessings ours too. Well, thanks again for being here,
You got it.
everybody. Hopefully, you got a lot of notes here. Take a look at this again. I bet you if you go back through it 2 or 3 times, there's going to be more nuggets for you to pull out. And I'm sure that if you ever want to get a chance to talk with Doug at any time, reach out to him, Doug Grady. And he wrote an unbelievable book called Do It Anyway. And I got to tell you, it's a fantastic book. So thank you very much, Doug. It was
It's
a
called
pleasure.
the ripple
brother.
effect.
It's called Do It Anyway. It's called the ripple effect. It's called the ripple effect. And do it anyway.
The most repeated 3 words. It should be called "Do It Anyway" because those are the most quoted words of
the best
and
part
Terry
about
Shodine told me not to call it the ripple effect. So Terry, I'm calling you out for calling me out. So
and Terry
we
Shodine,
should have called it "Do It Anyway."
hey, you know what? I call it Do It Anyway because it is a Do It Anyway book. But Doug Grady, fantastic author, called the ripple effect. And stay
Called
tuned
Do It
for more.
Anyway.
That's a wrap.
I don't think I'm going to edit that out.
We don't need to edit that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.